Former member for Redcliffe, Scott Driscoll, has been sentenced to 6 years jail for fraud. It's been revealed a large portion of the money he stole was donated to the LNP to help his election campaign, and there are calls for the party to give the money back.
From public figure to jailed fraudster, all smiles on the night of his election in 2012. No such smiles from his wife today.
Are you concerned about your husband's welfare in jail?
The court heard Scott Driscoll took $175,000 from a retail lobby group he worked for. He used $57,000 for a house deposit. Another $50,000 went to the LNP as a campaign contribution. He tried to solicit secret payments from retailers Coles and Woolworths, and that's what brought him undone. One complaint sparking an investigation.
Was he remorseful at all?
Driscoll was sentenced to 6 years jail for what Judge Deborah Richards described as complete betrayal. He'll be eligible for early parole because of his poor mental health.
Keeping Scott Driscoll behind bars is set to cost Queenslanders even more than most ordinary prisoners. A doctor's report revealed he'll need virtually a full-time carer while he's behind bars.
As a high-profile prisoner, he's likely to become a target for other inmates. But the acting Premier wants to know, where did the money go?
Now, the real question here is the LNP ever going to give back the $50,000 they got from Scott Driscoll?
In a statement, the LNP said deposits made by Mr Driscoll were for the purpose of his election campaign in 2012. Those funds were spent by Mr Driscoll on his election campaign, and he's got little sympathy from former colleagues.
Obviously, if you've done the crime, you do the time.
Driscoll will be eligible for parole in September next year. Ebony Cavallaro, 9 News.